Have you ever seen a place so beautiful it made you stop breathing for a second? That's Switzerland. Mountains so tall they disappear into clouds. Lakes so blue they look fake. And tiny villages where time stopped 100 years ago. Here's my question. If you had 1 week in Switzerland, where would you go? Tell me in the comments. Because after this video, your list is going to change. These are the 10 best places to visit in Switzerland. Let's dive in. Number 10. Geneva. We're kicking off with Geneva. It's sophisticated, international, and sits on one of the most beautiful lakes in Europe. Lake Geneva stretches out like a giant mirror with the Alps rising behind it. On a clear day, you can see Mont Blanc from here, the highest peak in Western Europe, just casually sitting in your view. The city has this elegant French vibe, fancy boutiques, world-class restaurants, and that famous jet d'eau fountain shooting water 140 meters into the sky. Take a walk along the lake promenade. Watch the swans glide by with snow-capped mountains in the background. This is where your Swiss adventure begins. Number 9. Lucerne. Now let's head to the heart of Switzerland. Lucerne is that perfect mix of old-world charm and jaw-dropping nature. The Chapel Bridge has been standing since the 1300s. Covered with flowers in summer, ancient paintings on the ceiling. Walking across feels like stepping back in time. The old town is gorgeous. Cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, little squares with fountains. You could spend hours just wandering around. But look up. Mount Pilatus towers over the city. Take a cable car to the top and suddenly you're above the clouds looking down at lakes and valleys below. Or take a boat ride on Lake Lucerne. Deep emerald green water surrounded by mountains. When the sun sets here, the whole lake turns golden. Number 8. Appenzell. This one is special. Appenzell is a tiny region most tourists completely miss. And that's what makes it magical. This is traditional Switzerland. Really traditional. Colorful painted houses with flower boxes on every window. Farmers still bring cows up to mountain pastures in summer. You can hear cowbells echoing through the valleys, rolling green hills like something from a storybook. No dramatic cliffs, just gentle mountains, peaceful meadows, and the most charming villages you've ever seen. Hike the Ebenalp Bridge and you'll find a guest house built right into the cliff face. Been serving hikers since 1621. Sit on the terrace eating rosti and looking out at green valleys below. Appenzell feels like a beautiful, peaceful secret. Number 7. Interlaken. Now we're entering the adventure zone. Interlaken sits between two stunning lakes with the mighty Swiss Alps behind it. This is the adventure capital of Switzerland. Paragliding, skydiving, bungee jumping. If it gets your heart racing, you can do it here. Imagine floating under a paraglider with the Eiger, Munch, and Jungfrau mountains right in front of you. Below you, turquoise lakes and green valleys. That's Interlaken. Take the boat across Lake Brians. The water is this insane turquoise color from glacial minerals. Doesn't look real, but it is. Interlaken is your base camp for exploring the Bernese Oberland. And trust me, you're going to want to explore. Number 6. Lake Oeschinen. This might be the most beautiful lake in all of Switzerland. Take a cable car up from Kandersteg village, walk through forest for 20 minutes. Then suddenly, there it is. Perfectly blue lake surrounded by towering cliffs and waterfalls. The color changes with the light. Deep blue, bright turquoise, almost green, always stunning. In summer, you can swim here. Yes, the water is freezing. Yes, it's worth it. Rent a rowboat and paddle closer to the waterfalls cascading down the cliffs. Pack a picnic. Find a spot on the shore. Just sit there taking it all in. Lake Oeschinen is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Once you see it, you'll understand why. Number 5. Grindelwald. Now we're getting dramatic. Grindelwald sits right at the base of the Eiger. Its north face is a massive vertical wall of rock that's legendary among climbers. Take the first cliff walk. A narrow metal walkway hanging off the side of a mountain at 2,000 meters. You're literally walking on air with the Alps stretching in every direction. The village is beautiful. Traditional wooden chalets, winding streets, that massive mountain always looming behind. In winter, skiing paradise. In summer, meadows exploding with wildflowers. The new Eiger Express cable car takes you to the Jungfraujoch in 15 minutes. That's the highest railway station in Europe. Step out into a world of ice and snow even in July. Grindelwald is dramatic, powerful, and unforgettable. Number 4. Wengen. Just across the valley sits Wengen. This tiny village might steal your heart. Wengen is car-free, only reachable by train. No traffic noise. Just cowbells, birdsong, and distant waterfalls. The village perches on a sunny terrace overlooking Lauterbrunnen Valley. Look down at the valley floor hundreds of meters below with waterfalls streaming down cliffs on both sides. The views of Jungfrau Mountain from here are legendary. Early morning, when the sun turns the peak pink and gold, it's one of the most beautiful sights in Switzerland. This is the place to slow down. Coffee on a balcony with mountain views, gentle hikes through flower-filled meadows. Dinner while the sun sets over the Alps. Wengen feels like a dream you don't want to wake up from. Number 3. Lauterbrunnen. If you've seen photos of Switzerland with waterfalls everywhere, it was probably Lauterbrunnen. This valley has 72 waterfalls. 72. They crash down from massive cliffs on both sides. Staubach Falls drops almost 300 meters in a single free fall. When wind catches it, the water turns to mist and creates rainbows. Towering rock walls rise up covered in green forests. It feels like being inside a painting. Don't miss Trommelbach Falls. These waterfalls are inside the mountain. Take an elevator into the rock and watch glacial water thunder through carved-out tunnels. The power is incredible. Tolkien visited Lauterbrunnen and it inspired Rivendell in Lord of the Rings. Walk through this valley and you'll understand why. Number 2. Zermatt. Now for the most famous mountain in the world, the Matterhorn. That perfect pyramid shape on Toblerone chocolate. It's been photographed millions of times, but nothing prepares you for seeing it in person. Zermatt is car-free like Wengen. Step off the train into a charming village with traditional wooden chalets. Everywhere you look, there it is, the Matterhorn dominating the skyline. Take the Gornergrat Railway up to 3,000 meters. Suddenly you're surrounded by glaciers and peaks with the Matterhorn right in front of you. On a clear day, you can see over 20 mountains taller than 4,000 meters. You could just sit in the village, drink hot chocolate, and stare at that mountain all day. Zermatt is bucket list Switzerland. Number 1. The Swiss Alps by train. The number 1 spot goes to something different. It's not one place. It's seeing all these places connected by the most beautiful train rides on Earth. The Bernina Express, the Glacier Express, the Golden Pass. These aren't just transportation, they're experiences. Imagine sitting in a panoramic train car watching scenery change outside, green valleys with wooden chalet, dramatic stone viaducts over rivers far below, snowy mountain passes with glaciers beside the tracks. The Glacier Express runs from Zermatt to St. Moritz. 8 hours of the most stunning scenery you'll ever see. This is the magic of Switzerland. Every place is incredible alone, but connected by train, watching mountains and lakes roll by. That's when you truly understand why this country is special. Those are the 10 best places to visit in Switzerland. Which one is calling your name? Drop it in the comments and hit subscribe for more adventures. See you in the next one.